Welcome, fans, here to another broadcast here on Real Sports Live. We have a matchup between the visiting La Joya Coyotes, Lady Coyotes, against Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. We have approximately 4 minutes to start time, scheduled for 7:30, starting a little bit earlier. JV game finished up pretty quick. So, yeah, so we have that game coming up here on the Real Sports Live Network. So make sure and keep with us right now. We also have other games going on. We have a game at Harlingen South. We have a game at Westaco High School that we're at right now as well. So yeah, tune in. Thank you for joining us here. And you want to scroll there on the website and check out the other games as well. You can in between as well. But thank you for the fans that are tuning in here. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back. Thank you for joining us here. We'll be right back.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
All right, fans, we're back here. We're just about 2 minutes away from tip-off. Again, we have a matchup between La Joya Coyotes and uh, Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. Tip-off time is scheduled for 7:30, but it's going to start, I would guess, about 8 minutes early. Um, yeah, so we have La Joya coming up from the west side of the valley, all the way to the easternmost part of the valley here in Brownsville, Texas. We're right here on the Brownsville Veterans Memorial campus, just a look away from the Mexico U.S. and Mexico border. And just like that, the music's off. Looks like we're probably gonna have introductions or game start. Um, we're just minutes away. All right, looks like they're gonna just hit the court. No introductions needed. La Joya first onto the court, just waiting on BVM on their bench. What I can tell, we're just probably seconds away from tip off here. Thank you again for joining us here on Real Sports Live Network. We're here live from Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School. And BVM now on the court, going to make court. Tip off coming up. And here we go. BBM wins the tip, and they go right straight to the basket. Get a quick 2 points off that one ball. La Joya looks to drive to the other. Pressure defense there in the corner. And out of bounds. And it looks like the Brownsville Veterans possession. Brownsville Veterans pass midcourt. Point guard looking to open something up. Set up a play. Tell the teammate to move forward to the front court. Back, another pass. Looking for a pass inside. Nothing there. Back outside. Back to the left. Waiting for something to open up. Kick out to it. Looking for something. Pass to the left. Short drive. Short jumper. Oh, there's a block there by La Joya. Oh, running jump shot. And just off. A little too strong off the backboard. And rebound by La Joya. Pass up court. Drive to the basket. Oh, there's some contact there. And it looks like it's going to be a foul there on Brownsville Veterans. And it's going to send La Joya to the free throw line. Early on here, just over a minute in, it's 2-0 Brownsville Veterans. Missed the first one, but she got the second one. La Joya on the board. Little pressure defense there by La Joya. Brownsville Veterans able to break that. Oh, nice pass inside. Another nice pass inside. Kicked out. 3-point opportunity coming up. That's good. Brownsville Veterans with a 3-point shot. They're up 5-1 early here. Off there, out of bounds, off Brownsville Veterans. And it looks like a timeout called. They're going to take a break. So we'll take a break. I'll be right back. All right, and we're back, folks. La Joya with ball, looking for something. Set something up to the left. Pass to the left. 3-point opportunity coming up, and just short. Rebound La Joya, and off the fingertips there, and it's gonna be BVM ball there. BVM leads 5-1 early in this first. Push up board. Drive to the basket, little too strong off the board. Rebound La Joya. Pass off to the right, nothing there. Back, past the 3-point line again. Outside, pass inside, another pass inside. Stolen by Brownsville Veterans. And Brownsville Veterans pushing down court. Oh, nice pass inside, little contact, nothing called. And recovered by La Joya. La Joya with the ball. Pass midcourt. It's off to the right, beyond the 3. Waiting for something to set up. Up to the left. Thought about an inside pass, nothing there. And back outside. Oh, almost stolen there. Batted away, out of bounds, possession, La Joya. All right, pass outside, La Joya possession. Looking for something inside, but there hasn't been anything inside. Stolen there by Brownsville Veterans. Fast break opportunity. Oh, she missed. Oh, contact there. Foul on Brownsville veterans. Maybe a little bit of frustration there. She may have been fouled on her layup opportunity. Brownsville Veterans leads early, 5-1 here. Tipped away and stolen by Brownsville Veterans. And Brownsville Veterans pushing. Oh, looked like a little hold there. Nothing called. Pass off to the right. Looking for something just above the three-point line. Back to the three-point line. Off to the right. Drive to the basket. A little bit of push. Nothing too much. Drive. Miss. A little too strong on the backboard. Here's La Joya with a drive. And good. La Joya cuts the deficit to 2. A nice move to the basket there. Three-point. Thought about a 3. Drives instead. Oh, just a little too strong. That's going to be Brownsville Veterans ball. Took it to the basket just a little strong on it. Oh, nice pass. 3 coming up. Oh, just out. Rebound, Brownsville Veterans. And, it looks like it's going to be out of bounds there. La Joya gets the possession there. Oh, stolen again, Brownsville Veterans. Oh, stolen right back, but contact on the arm. Foul called on La Joya. Brownsville Veterans leads early in this one, 5-3. Brownsville Veterans shoot right, pass right, looking for something. Player right there in the middle, looking for the ball. Nothing there. Drive right, pass right, little strong on the pass. Able to recover. Calling a play. Back above the three-point line. Pass to the right. Fakes the shot, back out. Three-point coming up. And off the mark there. Rebound, La Joya. Draw to the left. Oh, stolen by Brownsville Veterans, and she gets it. Brownsville Veterans leads 7-3 with just over 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Thought about a pass to the left. Ref with a 5-second. Started counting on those seconds. Pass to the right, pass back. Oh, almost stolen again by Brownsville Veterans. Tipped out of bounds. And Brownsville Veterans with a substitution. La Joya looking to set something up. Calling the play. Dribbles right. Passes right. Three-point opportunity coming up. And swish. Got that one. Nothing but net. Cuts the deficit to 1. Brownsville Veterans with their own three-point shot coming up. Off the mark. Rebound. La Joya. Dribbles right, dribbles down the middle. Oh, almost stolen. Pass inside. Too strong. Recovered by La Joya. Another pass down low. Foul. And just in and out. It's going to send her to the line for 2 shots. Two shots coming up for La Joya. First man up. No good. Second one coming up. And got it. ties it up here in the first quarter. Three. Oh, thought about a three. Yes, she steps side, takes a three, just off the mark. She's coming, trying to get that ball back. Pass off to the right. Momentarily thought about a three. Little bit of three coming up for, oh, and there's a foul. Contact on the arm on a three-point shot. So she's going to shoot three. It's tied up here in the first quarter, 7-7. Brownsville Veterans jumped up to a 5-1 lead. And just like that, La Joya takes the lead early on. Second one coming up. And she's got that one as well. Let's see if she can make it a 3-point lead. And, she misses it. Rebounded by, well, it looked like Brownsville Veterans have it, but it's out of bounds with Brownsville Veterans. Pass out from the free throw line. Oh, just hits the back and out. Dribbles left, looking for something there, nothing there. Coach calling for the last shot. Just about 25 seconds to go here in the first quarter. La Joya up 9-7. Waiting for the last shot. It's about to hit 10 seconds left in the quarter. Let's see what they would do with it. Looks like dribbles left. Pressure there. 3-point opportunity coming up. Oh, just off the front of the rim. And that'll end the first quarter. La Joya leads Brownsville Veterans 9-7. After one. All right, they take a break. We're going to take a break as well. Be right back.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
And we are back on the RSM Network. If you're just joining us, this is me, Nacho, coming to you live here at Brownsville Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. And Brownsville Veterans had a 7-1 lead midway through the first quarter, and then the Coyotes of La Joya making a comeback here, currently on an 8-0 run, and they have the 9-7 lead here in the second quarter. Kick out to the corner for a three, good! That was number 24, Devini Garza with the three-pointer. And that'll put La Joya up 12-7. Brownsville Veterans looking to add some points to the board. Find somebody in the middle and loses control there. And the officials are going to stop play here for a bit as the La Joya coach not happy with the call here. Not sure if it was something that happened on the defensive end of things, but nonetheless, play on. Veterans now on the perimeter, trying to find an opening in the paint. Going for a three-pointer. Hits the rim and out of bounds. And it'll stay Brownsville Veterans. Torres Velas with the inbound. gets it in for the Chargers. The Veterans taking their time, trying to get the plays developed here to get an easy shot here. Three-point attempt. Just misses the net. Rebounded by the Coyotes. And here they come. A quick pass in the paint. Nice delivery there. And shot made by Garza again. And that'll force Brownsville Veterans to call timeout. La Joya now doubling what Brownsville Veterans has, 14-7. We'll be back here shortly in the RSO Network. And we are back here in the RSO Network. La Joya with a 13-0 run, up 14-7 here in the second quarter. As the Lady Chargers coming out of the timeout, hoping they can group up and get some points back on the board. Lady Chargers now, moving with a little bit more urgency here. Find the opening in the middle. Kicks it back out to the top. Three-point attempt. Just misses Torres Vela with the attempt there. They're just going to let that ball roll out, and it will go to La Joya. Substitution now being made for the Lady Chargers. In comes number 10, Galvan. And I apologize for those of you watching at home. We were unable to record last names from the Brownsville veteran side of the roster. La Joya, meanwhile, get themselves back on offense. Quickly go out for a three-point attempt. Just misses as they quickly go back in the paint and delivered. Brianna Reina with the points for La Joya. Brownsville veterans quickly getting themselves back on offense. Still struggling to find any openings here, particularly inside the arc as they make that pass through. A nice cut on the outside, not able to drive it through, and they'll kick it back out. Veterans creating some space here for the three-point attempt. A bit long, no good, and a foul was called. Looks like it's going to be against Brownsville veterans on the rebound. Substitution now being made. In comes number 1, Jay Pettis. And no, not the singer. That's just what we have here. La Joya now on offense. Kick it out to the right side. Go to the corner. Delivers it inside the paint. And a foul. That'll go against the Lady Chargers, and that'll send the Coyotes to the free throw line. Foul will go against number 1 of the Chargers, Jay Pettis, who just came in from the bench, and they'll shoot 2. Brianna Reina makes the first one. Second attempt goes up, no good. And a foul going up against La Joya. And that was Jada Flowers, number 33, and a substitution again for the Lady Chargers. Veterans continuing to try to find some points here, not able to score the last few minutes of the first quarter, and so far the first 3 here in the second quarter. I'd say about 5 minutes of game time has gone through, and another miscue there by the Chargers as that ball will roll out of bounds and it will go the other way. A lot of errors coming from the Brownsville veteran side, as we would anticipate a bit more of precise passing and offensive collaboration on their end, but unfortunately not able to connect on the baskets. And let's see if La Joya can extend their scoring. They're on a 16-0 run now. I'm not sure if how common that is here in basketball games, particularly in varsity games. But that's something to keep an eye out. La Joya making some noise on offense. Demini Garza just taking her time as they have a comfortable lead here, is going to swing it out to the right. Gandaria swings it in the paint. Tries to deliver it to the corner, won't get it, and it will go to Brownsville Veterans. Brownsville Veterans now needing to move with some urgency if they want to keep themselves in contention of this game. Kicks it out to the right. Extends out from the wing. Going to swing it back to the top. Tries to drive it in, doesn't like it. La Joya really putting some good pressure on the defensive side of things, not allowing any passes, any cuts inside the arc. And a block by La Joya. Great defensive stop there. And they'll get back on offense. They're going to swing it out to the top. Kicks it out to Gandaria. Gandaria moves it up herself and kicks it out to Ozuna. And Ozuna is going to just dribble back to the top, see if she can find something else as it gets back to her. Jelani just taking her time here. And she'll just swing it out to Debony Garza. Back to Jelani. Fails to get a pass through. Picked up by the Chargers. Brownsville Veterans drives it in. Foul! And one for Brownsville Veterans. A great drive in there by the Lady Chargers. That was number 3. That on. Showing no fear getting inside the board there for the points. So one free throw attempt following the foul, and it's good. And Brownsville Veterans now ending the 16-0 run there. Now cut the deficit to 7 with the over 3 minutes. And a great defensive stop here for the Lady Chargers. An easy layup and good. Lady Chargers now making some noise, now down by 5. Meanwhile, La Joya trying not to panic. They're still in control of this game early on in this matchup. Let's see if they can keep this lead up before half. A quick swing out inside the paint. And a travel is going to be called prior to the shot attempt, and it's going to go the other way. Brownsville Veterans with 3 defensive stops here. 2:20 left to go. They're going to swing it to Parra. Parra is going to swing it out to the left. Finds an opening a little bit in there, and good. That was number 1, Perez, on the shot there. And now Brownsville Veterans on a 6-point run, only down by 4. Correction, 3. La Joya is going to swing it to the left side. Gandaria with the ball. Drives it in herself. And is a foul. And it will again go against Brownsville Veterans. Number 10, Galvan, guilty of the foul. So that's going to send Calixta Gandaria to the line to shoot 2, as she'll look to extend the La Joya lead. First shot up, around the rim, and no good. Second free throw attempt goes up, and that one will roll through, and that will give La Joya a 4-point lead. Brownsville Veterans quickly moving, and a travel call will send this the other way. La Joya with the inbound. Minute and a half left to go here in the first half. Brownsville Veterans, if you're just joining us, had a 7-1 lead midway through the first quarter. And then La Joya attacking on offense, go up as many as up by 10 as that shot will go through. And they're up as many as 10 points. Brownsville Veterans able to cut the deficit to 3. And La Joya back-to-back offensive points get themselves up by 4. Correction, 6 now following the shot. Brownsville Veterans just swinging it outside, trying to find something. 3-point attempt, no good, too far. Rebounded by the Lady Chargers. Second offensive attempt here. They're just going to roll it outside. Cuts inside. Floater, no good. And again, rebounded by the Chargers. Third shot goes up a bit too strong, rebounded by the Coyotes. Here you go, La Joya with 44 to go. Lady Chargers putting up some pressure on top from their guards. Let's see if that becomes a factor. And they're just going to keep everything on top. They're probably just going to try to run this clock as much as they can. A good screen there by the Lady Coyotes, and they're going to swing this one far. And it does appear that they're just going to run this clock, try to keep it on offense one more time. And a good steal by the Chargers. 14 and ticking, layup up and good. And now only down by 4. 6 seconds remaining. Can they get a shot off? 2-point attempt up and a bit too strong. La Joya with a 20-16 lead as the Lady Chargers. We're making some noise here at the half. And great defensive attack here by the Lady Coyotes as the Lady Chargers starting to get some of that rhythm back right before halftime. With La Joya with the lead, 2016. We'll be back with the first half highlights here on the RSO Network. We'll be back.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
This summer, settle in and reconnect with one another. South Padre Island has so many great places to stay. Condos, resorts, and hotels. Oh my! Book your summer getaway today. And start making memories poolside with the people you care about most. Visit SoPadre.com.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
And we're back on the RSO Network. Here are the first half highlights, at least the second quarter of the matchup. We'll loop it a few times and then talk about some of the key points here in the second half. Meanwhile, La Joya with a 2016 lead over Brownsville Veterans. Here are the first half highlights from this evening's matchup. Any passes, any cuts inside the arc. And a block by La Joya. Great defensive stop there. Through, picked up by the Chargers. Brownsville Veterans drives it in, foul, and one for Brownsville Veterans. Now cut the deficit to 7 with over 3 minutes. And a great defensive stop here for the Lady Chargers. An easy layup and good. Here that they're just going to run this clock, try to keep it on offense one more time. And a good steal by the Chargers. 14 and ticking, layup up and good. And he passes, and he cuts inside the arc. And a block by La Joya. Great defensive stop there. Through, picked up by the Chargers. Brownsville Veterans drives it in, foul, and one for Brownsville Veterans. Now cut the deficit to 7 with over 3 minutes. And a great defensive stop here for the Lady Chargers. An easy layup and good. Here that they're just going to run this clock, try to keep it on offense one more time. And a good steal by the Chargers. 14 and ticking, layup up and good. And
Kenny, we're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
This summer, it's time to go outside and get some air. Explore a pirate ship. Or go horseback riding on the beach. And you can't forget about all the fun on the bay. South Padre Island has so much to do for the whole family. Book your summer getaway today. Visit SoPadre.com.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
And we are back here on the RSO Network. If you're just joining us, the Lady Coyotes of La Joya with the 2016 lead over Brownsville Veterans, the Lady Chargers. And just to give you a quick recap, Brownsville Veterans were up as many as 7-1, had a 6-point lead early in the driver's seat in the first quarter. Then La Joya makes some noise. They tied up 7 apiece, ending the first quarter. And then in the second quarter, still firing all their cylinders, were up as many as 10. And then towards the second half of the second quarter, Brownsville Veterans making some noise on the offensive side of things, especially in the fast breaks, cutting this deficit now only down by 4. So some of the key takeaways that we can expect here if we're looking at the visitor side first, the Lady Coyotes of La Joya, just continuing the great defensive pressure that they're doing. They're doing a really good job, really keeping the Lady Chargers away from the paint area, forcing them to shoot some highly contested shots or long-range shots for that matter. And if they can keep that up, I think they're going to be able to get those rebounds with some of their some of the rebounds that they've been able to do on the defensive side of things and just continue to push the ball. And then on offense, of course, led by Devini Garza, I think just utilizing her and letting her, just keep the ball swinging around, find those openings inside the paint, and let those posts lay it up or shoot it in a short range and really give them a good opportunity for the shots. Meanwhile, their home team, the Lady Chargers, they're able to do really well on the fast breaks, able to get some steals, able to force a few turnovers, being able to convert off those turnovers, and then ultimately, of course, just needing to find that opening. La Joya is really posting up at the top, really getting, arm's length away from each player, whether they have the ball or not. If they can create some openings, maybe set up some screens, or set up some double players next to each other and then just go in opposite directions or something on the offensive side of things, I think they just need to create or find a way to get on offense and move. And, of course, not allowing those easy shots for the Lady Coyotes. Now we're going to get third quarter underway. And here we go. Lady Chargers with the ball. Going to swing it to the left. Mercado with the ball. Passes it to Terran. Terran passes it to Perez. Perez swings it back out to Mercado. Mercado directing traffic here. He's just going to swing it out to the other side. Are they going to drive it in? Yes. And blocked by La Joya. And here comes a fast break for the Lady Coyotes. Goes up and good. And La Joya will kick things off here in the second half. Up 22-16. Lady Chargers not able to get the layup through. Second attempt and fouled. And that'll go against looked like they were signaling number 11. And the Lady Chargers able to get the first free throw through. Second attempt. And a little dribble around the rim and good. Lady Chargers now down by 4 again, 18-22. Now they're putting up some full court press. And that's going to force a turnover, but it rolls out from the Lady Chargers, and it will be La Joya's ball. So great pressure there, full court press, not able to execute it, and it will stay La Joya's ball. La Joya nearly gets called for the 5-second violation, finds an opening in the paint, kicks it back out, swings it to the left. Try to swing it out to extend the play there. They're just going to reset. Back and forth, now to the other side. And a bad pass, and it will be Brownsville Veterans' ball. Drives it down inside, no good. Rebound by La Joya. And a timeout will be called, correction. Yes, there isn't a timeout by La Joya. 6:34 to go, up 22-18. We'll be back on the RSO Network. And we are back on the RSO Network. It was an official's timeout. One of the players had to step out for a quick evaluation from the trainers. And if you're into, I guess, the sport of basketball from the rules perspective, any official that sees a player that is deemed injured or at risk of an injury, I should say, they are required to pause play temporarily for them to be evaluated, and a forced substitution is needed to be made so that the trainer is able to assess an evaluation on the player, and then they'll notify the official. And the ball will be turned over, and it will go Brownsville Veterans. Lady Chargers, again, trying to find an opening. Swings it out to the right, gonna kick back at the top. Now to the left. Mercado's going to pass it to Terran. Terran dribbling it up, passes it back to Mercado. Mercado with a sidestep there, won't get it in. And then a foul now will go against La Joya. I believe that was number 11, Brianna Reina, called for the foul. Correction, 13, Alexi Gonzalez. Lady Chargers now will shoot 2. First one just misses a bit too far of the rim. And shooting the free throws for the Lady Chargers is number 21, Duarte, as they get the rebound. And a foul again. And they'll go back to the free throw line again. This time it will be number 4, Mercado, who will be shooting 2. First free throw's up and good, as I had an error there on the points there. Now Veterans has 19, down by 3. Second attempt goes up, and that one is good. Lady Chargers now only down by 2. See if they can make a comeback and get the lead once again with the full court press. And it will be a jump ball in favor of La Joya. So La Joya will retain the possession here. And tipped by the Lady Chargers, able to rebound it. Swings it out, fakes the shot attempt, sidestep, and a foul against La Joya. And that'll send the Lady Chargers to the line to shoot 2. Shooting for the Lady Chargers, number 4, Mercado. First free throws up, just misses, hits too far off the rim. Substitution now being made for La Joya. In comes number 2, Emily Salinas, for number 13, Alexi Gonzalez. Second free throw attempt up, and just misses a bit too close. And La Joya moving quickly, avoiding the press by the Lady Chargers. They're going to try to find an opening inside. Takes it up herself, and no good. Rebounded by the Chargers. Brownsville Veterans swings it back out to the top. Kicks it out to the left. Mercado drives it in the paint, and good with the floater. And now we have a tie game, 22 apiece. And the Lady Chargers keeping the full court press, really utilizing their defensive weapon there, and a foul for the reach there against the Lady Chargers, and it will stay La Joya's ball. La Joya now with the inbound, with 4:20 to go here, tied at 22 apiece. Let's see if they can get themselves back in rhythm on offense. Screen being set, kicks it out to the left, correction, the right. And it is tipped, and it'll stay La Joya's ball. Inbounding for the Lady Coyotes, number 22, Emily Salinas. And they'll wait patiently for the offense, and a foul called for an illegal screen. It will go the other way. Lady Chargers now with a chance to retake the lead that they had earlier in this game in the first quarter. 4 minutes to go. Kicks it out to the right. Back up at the top. Barra with the ball is going to swing it to Terran. Kicks it back out to the right. Mercado. Dribbles it back out, resets. Gets a screen. Finds an opening inside. Goes up and good. Perez with the points here. Now the Lady Chargers retake the lead. And a good steal there. Go up for the layup. No, a good pass and in. Selfless basketball by the Lady Chargers. That's going to force La Joya to call a timeout. Veterans now 26-22 with the lead. We'll be back on the RSO Network.
Jason Starkey with Gallery Homes.
Here at Gallery, we make building your new home simple and stress-free. From sales to selections, we handle every step so you can enjoy the journey to your new home. This is Gallery, where your dreams become reality.
And we are back in the RSO Network. If you're just joining us, the Lady Chargers were down by 4 to start off the third quarter. After a couple back and forth shots, the Lady Chargers on a run here now with the lead, 26-22. And La Joya needing to get some points here on the board as they'll drive it up here. And good. Number 24, Devini Garza, to cut the deficit now, down by 2. Lady Chargers now back at the top. Swings it out to the left. Tries to drive it in, decides to pass it in the paint. Goes for a shot attempt, no good. La Joya with the rebound, or with the steal. Devini Garza with the ball is going to pass it to the top. Goes back to her. Back at the top. Calixtra with the ball is going to swing it to Destiny. And a foul will go against the Lady Chargers. That was number 1. That is, as some of the home fans do not agree with the call here. But it'll send Devini to the line nonetheless, as she will go to the line shoot 2. First attempt, no good. One more attempt here. Eager Veterans fans making some noise here. And again, misses a bit too strong. Rebound by the Chargers. And they'll drive it up quickly. Swings it out to the corner here, not able to control it. And the ball will be turned over. La Joya ball. And again, the full court press. Not much help from the dribbler. Needs to get some help here quickly. And she will be able to make it. Layup there is good, and now we're tied, 26 apiece again. 2:10 remaining here in the third quarter. Both teams trying to push it as much as they can on offense. And a moving screen foul will go the other way, La Joya ball. And a substitution now being made for the Lady Chargers. In comes number 23, John, for number 1, Perez, and she'll go to the bench. Meanwhile, La Joya trying to get themselves the lead again. And a foul there will go against Brownsville Veterans. And it'll stay with the Lady Coyotes. Janelle Gonzalez with the inbound. And Calixtra just taking her time, trying to get this play developed here on offense. And she'll kick it out to the corner. An open shot there, a bit too far. And it will be a jump ball, and it will go in favor of the Lady Chargers. Veterans now with the ball, trying to get themselves back the lead. And they'll kick it out to the right side. Thought about shooting it, decided not. Goes the other way now. Parra with the ball, passes it to Teran. Teran's going to pass it far to John for a 3, and that's good. The three-pointer they needed, and the three-pointer they got. Brownsville Veterans now up 29-26. Minute 10 left to go. They're going to pass it to the top for Calixtra. Finds an opening inside. Shot goes up. And a jump ball will be called, and that will go to La Feria. Correction, La Joya. La Joya just passing it to the top. Goes out of bounds, and it will stay La Joya ball. And Calixtra is going to swing it out to the left. Destiny up with the floater and good. Highly contested shot. They're able to knock it down, and they'll cut their deficit by 1. Veterans moving in some urgency here, as they'll just keep everything in the perimeter. 30 seconds and ticking. Parra passes it to John. John's going to swing it to Terran. Nearly gets stolen. Able to retain possession. Mercado swings it to John. John's going to pass it to Parra. 14 seconds now. This could be the last possession of the quarter. Terran dribbles it back to John. And she'll just take it up herself. Another three-point attempt. No good. La Joya almost tries to go away from it. Aren't able to get it through. And clock expires before the Lady Chargers get anything off. Brownsville Veterans up 29-28 after 3. We got a good one here, folks. We'll be back on the RSO Network. And we are back here in the RSO Network. Brownsville Veterans up 29-28. They were down by 4 going into halftime and now have some rhythm back on offense to be up by 1. And what I could anticipate coming into this quarter, it's going to be a very physical quarter here, as both teams trying to come away tonight here with the victory. And here we go, 4th quarter. Brownsville Veterans with the ball. As John has the ball, passes it to Torres Velez. And that will going to be a foul, I believe, against La Joya, and it is. That'll go against Calixtra with a push foul as signaled by the official, and it will stay Brownsville Veterans. Mercado swings it to the left. Passes it back at top to Velez. Back to Mercado. Mercado kicks it on the outside. La Joya not allowing anything inside. Again, this is the defense they need to keep themselves in this game. And a great defensive rotation there by La Joya. Not allowing an easy shot to be made by the Chargers. And a three-point attempt. No good. And a good rebound there. Not able to hold it in. Rebounded by La Joya. Now they're going to look to get themselves in. And a foul. And it will and they were trying to line up for a free throw, but the officials signaled a throw-in, which is the correct call. Ball gets inbounded. Devin Garza with the ball, dribbles it back out, passes to Calixtra. Calixtra taking her time as they get this one in the paint, and a foul. And it's actually a jump ball, and it will stay La Joya ball. And the La Joya fans not liking that call there. They thought it was a foul. And they're actually going to call a timeout with 6:40 remaining. We'll be back on the RSO Network.
Been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs. Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
And we are back on the RSO Network. La Joya down by 1. And they'll be inbounding on their own end of the court. 6:40 to go. And they swing it out to the right side. Passes it back up to Debony. Debony takes it up herself, swings it out to the corner, finds an opening inside. A good drive in, no good. And rebounded by the Lady Chargers. Now here they come with a quick attack. Swings it out too far, and it will go the other way. Substitution now being made. In comes number 33, Haida Flowers, for number 5, Janelle Gonzalez. Here's the inbound. La Joya still down by 1. Passes it to the left to Debony. Debony kicks it back to the top. Tries to go for an opening shot. No good. And a jump ball foul will be called, and it will go to Brownsville Veterans. Lady Chargers moving fairly quickly on the offensive side. As Mercado will just kick it out to John, and John tries to drive it up, doesn't get it through, rebounded by La Joya. 2-on-2 here. And the shot is good by none other than Costilla with a great layup there. Correction, it was Debony Gadasal on that last shot. And a foul by the Lady Chargers. We'll go into number 21, Duarte. Substitution being made. In comes number 10, Galvan, for the Lady Chargers. La Joya is going to swing it out to the left. To Debony. Debony trying to find an opening. Goes across the court. Layup goes up and a foul. Calixtra trying to go for the shot there. Won't get it through, and that'll send her to the line to shoot 2. First attempt goes up and good. And a substitution now being made by the Lady Chargers. In comes Parra for number 0, Torres Velez. Second shot attempt goes up, and that one will go in as well. La Joya now up by 3, still in control of this game here. Lady Chargers trying to take back the steering wheel to cut this deficit and take the lead again. Parra needing some help, able to get it. Now goes to Mercado. Mercado swings it to the left, back to Teran. Teran to John. John's gonna go for a 3 here. And that one sinks in. And that'll actually tie the game here. And now we're tied 32 apiece. 4:15 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Swings it out to the left. Gadasal with the ball again, is just going to dribble it back out as she's been doing for most of this quarter, actually. Trying to let the offensive develop, and it gets stolen, picked up by the Lady Chargers. 2-on-1 here. Goes up for the open layup, and good. Brownsville Veterans now back with the lead, up by 2. And we have not sure what the call is. Officials blew the whistle here. I believe they just gave a warning to the coach. And La Joya down by 2, trying to retake the game here. 3:40 and ticking. And a foul called going up against the Lady Chargers. It will stay La Joya's ball. And Lady Chargers in some foul trouble now with 4 in this quarter. 1 more, that will send La Joya on the bonus. And they'll be shooting some free throws coming out. Out of bounds there, it will stay La Joya ball. And La Joya, I would like for them to be a little bit more urgent here as they're currently down. And that will go Brownsville Veterans. Great defensive pressure there by the Lady Chargers. Brownsville Veterans going to swing it out to the right. Mercado with the ball. Passes it to the left for John. John takes it to the keep, swings it out to Parra. Parra to Taran. Taran swings it to the left. Mercado with the ball. Passes it back to Parra. Under 3 minutes remaining now, and they're just going to utilize this clock. No pressure at all by La Joya. Would like to see a little bit more press here on the defensive side of things from the Lady Coyotes. But they're just giving Brownsville Veterans a lot of comfortable room at the top of the key here. Swings it to the left. 3-point attempt. No good. Just misses. And La Joya is moving quickly. 3-on-1. Takes it up herself and draws the foul. Three with the hit, and that is foul number 5. So they will go to the line now and will be shooting. Could be the difference maker of tonight's matchup. Let's find out. First attempt goes up and good. Debony Garza with the first attempt goes through. Let's see if this second one goes through. Desperately needed to tie the game up. That one goes in, and another tie game here, 34 apiece. And Brownsville Veterans just going to keep everything at the top again. On the left side, now dribbles it back up to the top. Swings it out to the right side. Here's the corner. Shot goes up, blocked, and picked up by La Joya, and quickly stolen by the Chargers. And a foul will go against La Joya. And that'll go against number 2, Calixtra. Brownsville Veterans quicks it out to the left. John for another 3-point attempt. No good. Recovered by La Joya. Nearly lost the possession there. And out of bounds. And they're signaling Brownsville Veterans. And they will award it to Brownsville Veterans. 1:49 remaining and ticking. Lady Chargers, again, still a tie game. And they're just going to take things slow here on offense. La Joya just sitting back a little bit, trying not to misproject any passes here and allowing Brownsville Veterans to score. As they lose possession there of the ball, quickly recovered. And now swings it out to the side. And a timeout called by Brownsville Veterans. 1:15 left to go. 34 apiece. We'll be back on the RSO Network.
South Padre Island. Enjoy endless activities for all ages. Then dance the night away with live music, savor fresh seafood, and discover unique food trucks and shop our charming boutiques. What are you waiting for? Escape the everyday at South Padre Island.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
And we are back in the RSO Network, tight 34 apiece, actually with 1:17 to go. And I did get that last replay here. Let's take a look here on the out of bounds call here. La Joya was arguing that the Brownsville Veterans player had tipped it out of her hands, and Brownsville Veterans fans saying they didn't make any contact prior to the ball going out. Officials did rule it in favor of the Lady Chargers. 34 apiece, 1:17. Here we go. Lady Chargers on offense at the top here. Mercado just dribbling it, taking some time here. Tries to cut it in, kicks it out to the side. Swings it to the left, three-point attempt. No good. Rebounded by La Joya. La Joya now with a chance to score under a minute now. Led by Debony Garza. Let's see what she can do here to create some points here for her team. And she'll swing it out to the right. Flowers with the ball is going to hold it. It's going to pass it back to Debony. Debony's going to drive it up herself. Loses control on the dribble, and a timeout called by La Joya. Great timeout call there with 35 to go, and we'll be back here shortly on the RSO Network, 34 apiece. And we are back here in the RSO Network, 34 apiece, 35 seconds to go. La Joya inbounding on their end of the court at their own end line. And just a reminder, they are on the bonus as Brownsville Veterans have caused 5 fouls. And there goes up the layup and count it for La Joya. What a great inbound play there as we pull up that replay. Just a direct pass there and creating that foul there. That was made by none other than Debony Garza there. He's going to make the extra point attempt here. And that goes through. La Joya now with a 3-point lead here with 30 seconds. Let's see what the Lady Chargers do here. And they will call a timeout. They're going to get a play drawn up here. 28 seconds to go. La Joya able to get the N1 and the free throw through. We'll be back on the RSO Network.
Small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today. 956-999-1111.
And we are back here in the RSO Network. La Joya able to convert on the inbound play there with the N1 call there. Let's pull up that replay one more time. And you'll see it's just a simple play there. She just came up herself in front of the inbounder, draws the foul, and gets the points through. Great play up drawn there by the La Joya side, as Brownsville Veterans now needing to respond here, down by 3, 28 seconds left to go. And as anticipated, a very physical fourth quarter, not physical enough for any altercations or anything like that, but physical, good physical, defensive, and offensive ball here. Lady Chargers with the inbound. Clock ticking. Gets the pass. Everything stays on top. Let's see if they run the clock or they try to get this ball in as quick as they can. 18 and ticking. Pass it back up to the top. Swings it to the left. Finds an opening on the corner. No. Swings it back up. Lady Chargers just need to get the ball off. No good. Able to retain the rebound. Another long three-point shot. That one is no good. No foul drawn there, and that's going to do it. La Joya comes away with the victory after some three-point attempts, not able to convert here for the Lady Chargers. So Brownsville Veterans with a 7-0 lead early in the first quarter. La Joya makes a 16-0 run to be up 17-7. And then Lady Chargers cutting that deficit a little bit before the half. They were down by, I believe, by 4 at halftime. They come out of the halftime still firing. They had a lead about as many as 4 or 6 points, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, La Joya putting that defensive pressure like we saw in the end of that first quarter and in that second quarter again here in the fourth quarter, which I did mention at the halftime that if they were able to keep that defensive pressure at the top and keep Brownsville Veterans away from the paint, that they were going to be able to keep themselves in contention of the game, and they were able to do so successfully. So La Joya coming away, or will be going home from Brownsville with a victory, 37-34. And we want to thank everybody who tuned into tonight's matchup. We want to wish everybody a safe Tuesday night. We want to send a shout out to our other broadcasting team out there in the area. I believe there's a group in Weslaco and another one in the Harlingen area. So thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate